The Weymouth Garden Club, this is, I believe, our third year. We have done Books in Bloom at the local library, the main branch of the Weymouth Library. And we set up our displays. We pick a book and we try to interpret it with flowers and maybe a few little artifacts. And it's kind of a fun thing, especially at this time of the year. For one thing, it was kind of a quiet time of the year. The fall gets busy. Later we get into the holidays. So by February, things are a little quiet as far as activities, both personal and club-wise. So we thought it was a good time, sort of in the middle of winter. It's a good way for people. They come in, they see the flowers, and it kind of makes you think, oh gosh, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And most of the flowers, especially this year, are spring flowers. So I think that you'll get a good feeling, especially in a nice sunny day like today. I did 3. Okay, the first one is The Other Boleyn Girl, and it's I did an arrangement because it's royal, so it's on a runner that has golds and purples, and then the flowers are in the mauve tones to complement the dress that the other Boleyn girl is wearing. The other book is Cooking with Mickey. It's a cookbook I bought at Disney, and I interpreted it with herbs, mostly with herbs, and some fresh vegetables. And the third one is it's a child's book. It's called Blueberries for Sale. And I really lucked out because I found some chocolate blueberries that I put in a little blueberry, looks like a blueberry bucket that you would take when you go blueberry picking. The great interpretation, too, done by the Abigail Adams Reading Group, and it's on the Boston Massacre.
Portraying the Boston Massacre with 6 red roses, and that depicts the 6 men who were wounded the night of March 5th in 1770. The 3 here in front of the fight that you see are the men that died on the spot, and this gentleman here died the next day, and this gentleman died about a week later. Crispus Attucks, Samuel Gray, James Caldwell, Samuel Maverick, Patrick Carr, and Christopher Monk died actually 10 years later, but it was from his wounds that he received that night.
I really enjoyed the book showing the life of an Irish doctor in Ireland and the relationship with his patients and the Irish people. I just got the idea that an Irish country doctor would have his tea, or this doctor kind of had his scotch, but I thought tea would be more appropriate for the library. And I got my bone china out with the Irish shamrocks and just made a little setting of the stethoscope, the glasses to get the feel of the doctor having his afternoon tea and writing his notes.
Once I the worst part is making my decision of which book to use. And then once I make it, the fun part is going around and collecting all the pieces and then playing around with them to see the best way to to interpret the book.